If the octopus has been showing up in your life, this isn't random. T-shirts, a shop sign, a TV documentary. Across ancient cultures, it was seen as something highly intelligent, elusive, and not always easy to understand. Because unlike other signs, the octopus doesn't reveal its message all at once. It shows up when something in your life requires a different approach, and if you miss that, you might miss the opportunity entirely. So, if the octopus has caught your attention recently, or you've seen one 3 times in quick succession, this is what you need to know. The octopus has fascinated people for thousands of years. In ancient Greece, it appeared on pottery and coastal art, often associated with intelligence and control over its environment. In Polynesian traditions, octopus-like beings were linked to creation and deep knowledge. And across folklore, it wasn't seen as aggressive, but as something observant, capable, and always one step ahead. Message 1. Octopus doesn't confront things head on. It considers the best chances of catching its prey or staying safe from predators by scanning its environment for clues, shelter and food sources, and knowing how to use cunning when it matters. It's one of the few invertebrates we know of that can use tools. In Mediterranean folklore, there's a story of a fisherman who tried again and again to trap an octopus. Each time it escaped, slipping through impossibly small spaces, changing direction, never repeating the same mistake. Eventually, the fisherman gave up, not because the octopus was stronger, but because it was thinking differently and had outsmarted the fisherman. If the octopus is appearing in your life, you may be approaching something too directly. It's a sign to pause, rethink your angle maybe, or consider that the solution might not be where you're currently looking. Because sometimes pushing harder isn't the answer. Using all your resources to hand to figure out different options may be the best approach and yield the best results. The octopus is incredibly selective. It doesn't stay exposed for long. It chooses when to engage and when to disappear. In many traditions, this symbolised control, not avoidance. If this is your sign, it could be asking you to pull back from something that's been draining you. It may be asking you to be a bit more selective with your time and who you give your attention to, or stop giving energy away to people who constantly demand it from you. In modern life, this shows up everywhere. People expecting access to you at all times, whether it be family members, emails after work hours, or that need to doom scroll social media for longer than you intended. The octopus reminds you, just because something is there doesn't mean you have to engage with it. If you're starting to recognise these signs in your own life, make sure to subscribe to Optimistic Orbit and explore the full Animal Signs playlist, because each animal brings a different message and understanding them can completely change how you move forward. The octopus doesn't just exist in its environment, it understands it. Every movement, every surface, every shift, it's aware of all of it. In ancient symbolism, this represented working with your surroundings rather than against them. If this sign is appearing, then the octopus may be asking you to pay closer attention to what's happening around you, or read situations before reacting, or perhaps recognise that you already have the advantage. You just need to see it. The octopus doesn't force control, it uses what's already there. Message 4. The octopus is incredibly intelligent. Each arm has its own brain and is capable of acting independently, able to taste, touch and move without direction, while the centralised brain is also able to exert top-down control. And in many traditions, that makes it a symbol of quiet, contained power. If the octopus is your spirit animal, it may be a reminder that you don't need to explain everything you're doing. You don't need to compete for attention, and your strength may lie in observation and timing. In a world that rewards noise, this is a very different kind of power. So if the octopus has been appearing in your life, don't forget, take notice, because across cultures it's been a symbol of intelligence, awareness and control. It doesn't rush, it doesn't overextend, and it never wastes energy where it's not needed. So until next time, don't rush into everything in front of you, choose where your energy truly belongs, and like the octopus beneath the surface, stay aware, stay intentional, and act only when it really matters.